Hey, hope everyone's doing okay. We are going to be playing some Skyrim today. Just having some fun, playing some games, going through some quest lines. Particularly, we're going to be going down and trying to get as much as we can with the Thieves Guild quest line. Um, Apologies in advance for my raspy voice. I just woke up a while ago, so I'm still waking up. But we're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna have some gameplay. We're gonna play probably for a few hours or so. Um, I don't think I'm gonna stream tonight, just because I have work tonight, and I'm back on a regular schedule. I was hoping that my job was gonna have me back at it with some extra days off, but unfortunately, that is not the case. Uh, so for right now, it's mostly Wednesday, Thursdays, and then uh, trying to get a stream in on my work days. Um, but I will keep you guys posted. Um, Let me just put things in the server. Alright, we're gonna get right into it. Jesus. If my computer would agree. That'd be great, computer. The bright side is, currently, um, I don't know if it's from, 'cause I vaguely remember adding a mod, right, that made it, because, when you get Anniversary Edition, it's essentially an add-on in Steam to Special Edition. And once everything's together, um, it stops all your achievements in Steam. Unfortunately, I don't know why it does that. It's kind of stupid. So a while back, I had downloaded a mod that fixes that and is supposed to like make it where the achievements stuff. I'm pretty sure it's from that mod, and it's finally working. Um, so yeah, I'm excited to actually see some achievements to go along with our our run. Turn this music down just a tad bit more. Just enough where we have some background music. And then I'm gonna check just to make sure that it is going through on your guys' end. Looks like it's going through. Nice. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So we got to talk to our boy Brynjolf.
Word
What's
on the
up, Bryn?
street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him.
And how very fortunate for Maven.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there.
Yes, yes
Something
we did.
important to the guild? Then this is beyond coincidence. First
Yeah.
Arangoth, and now Sabjorn.
So we got to
Someone's trying
follow
to
us
take us
with it.
down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Uh, on another note, I want to pick you. Yeah, we're almost out of fucking block pick.
Ah, there you are. I've
Ah,
consulted my
Mercer.
contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever. They're well funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. I'm impressed it reached this point. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly. Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godgel lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullum-Eye. Gullum-Eye is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude.
Okay.
I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Ah, we won.
I can't believe Gullum-Eye's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong, he could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind. Trouble? Huh. He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you. You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullum-Eye, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
All right.
Okay.
I have everything you asked for.
I'm glad to see you're embracing our methods. It would be a waste to lose a contact at the East Empire Company before we
Fair
have
enough.
the entire story. Just keep on Gullum-Eye's tail, and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot.
Better hope this one isn't another waste of my coin.
Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer. Nothing else is more important. If you discover Gullum-Eye's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well. Gullum-Eye works in the East Empire Company warehouse. He helps maintain all of the shipments of goods that goes in and out of Solitude. That means he has the pick of the litter from some of the finest goods to grace Skyrim's shores. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse. There are thieves, and then there is Gulamai. No honor, no code at all. He'd shake your hand and stab you in the back at the same time. The cut he's supposed to provide the guild has dwindled as of late. He says pickings in the warehouse are slim, but I'm certain he's lying. Keep your eyes on him. He's quite crafty. A mercantile group that has established ports all over Tamriel. They pretty much dominate the whole shipping industry. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them, which means they have fairly unlimited resources, so don't get their feathers in a ruffle.
Interesting.
Good luck in Solitude. Keep Gulamai
That
alive.
I want to. I know at some point we have to talk to Tenilio to get the Sigfield armor. I don't know if it brought up and I missed it.
Well, I have some work for you.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
I do not see you at all.
Cornelia, can I offer you some friendly advice?
You can offer, but I may not buy.
Oh,
Why don't you
Well, looks like
There we
you
go.
and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
deal it when you could be out there making a heck of a lot more
Why is
money?
that? I
I'm the
wonder.
fence down here.
Your skills.
You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again. For a small fee.
That wine tastes
Fair enough.
finer than anything Skyrim.
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern?
Only one problem.
Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
No.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
You need to tell your boys to play nice, Delvin. Almost threw 2 of them into the well last night.
Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise, and we'll see what kind of deal we can make.
Your lockpicks. More.
You know what I mean. Tell your
Now,
boss
if
that
you'll
rough is
excuse
rough, but when someone pulls
It's
a
one
dagger,
thing to
fun
say you've got
time's
the
over.
skills to be a thief.
Pass it along.
It's another to actually use them. It's been a long time since anyone joined us. Seems like people are in a rush to leave.
Fair enough.
Some may call this junk. Me? I call them treasures. Good day.
Take care of this level up. Magicka. Definitely. Enter combat with item. Hero. Mage Foot isn't coping. The only one with an enchantment, so we'll click this.
How are you doing?
I smell coin.
Right behind you.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch
Actually,
Delvin's back.
how much coins do I have?
You could have asked me to move.
Got lots of looking for work. Stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there.
I'm gonna sneak. Might as well sneak from here.
Hey, this guild needs the coin. Walking away without taking work is not going to make you popular around here.
I don't even know how I look. Yeah, not bad. Gotta go solitude.
If it's a bed you need, talk to Kirava in the Bee and Barb. She'll set you right.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
To
Climb and back and we'll be off.
where?
First
Oh,
time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here.
can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Oh.
Oh, look, an execution. I want to watch
You
this.
should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his high king. Best she knows now.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered
I like this Lucian fellow, my friend. He may look a little flimsy, but I think he is stronger than he knows.
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Tory. He beat the High King in fair combat.
This place smells of coin and good taste.
Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim. And
if you need anything else, just ask.
Just kill him already. Sorry, I keep meaning to give you this, since this arrangement seems to be working out all right for us so far.
on this day.
Oh, it's a Dwemer resonance sphere. Just something my father gave to me before I left home for when I found myself someone to travel with. When activated, it resonates with its twin, which I'll always keep on my person. That way, if we're ever separated, all you have to do is give it a rub, and we'll be able to find each other, no matter how far apart we are. Handy, right? Don't mention it. I mean, hopefully we won't have to use it very often. I'll stick to you like oh, I don't know, something sticky. Yep, that's what I'll do. Hi!
Never been like this.
Alright then.
No.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore. I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person. Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the buyer's name and word gets around, it could ruin me.
I have a lot of coin.
Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
Fletching suits me. Need something?
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
And since it's our first time going to the palace on this one, we have to stick around to get the quest for the Wolf Queen.
Proudspire Manor. Now there's a fine home. Up for sale too.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafengar's people will always be safe under my rule.
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragon Bridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed. Do you have business with the court? You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work. The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for necromantic rituals. That's where it got the name. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now. But everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted.
Not wrong.
The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details. Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum.
Be careful.
I can always find time to share a word with a warrior.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
Finest fish here.
Oh, I just came from the Blue Palace, and it looked pretty good to me.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Ah, I see you have the wine. Hand it over, and we'll talk. Good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient and looking elsewhere for this, can we? Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods. Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arengoff for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed. Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey. In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry. Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
I don't think anything happens if he sees us, but like, no. Oh, still.
I've got what I came for. I better get back to Dragon Bridge. I've got what I came for. I better get back to Dragon Bridge.
If those rebels think they can best us, they have another thing coming.
Hey, my stuff increased.
I can smell adventure everywhere. This land is full of it.
You talk to Egg Brothers. Deja has no words for you. You have no knowledge of who you speak to. Go away.
So we just have to follow him, get the information out of him, and steal a map. How does it go?
What was that? I was sure I heard something.
Man, these guards are on edge. It's almost as if they think they're gonna get robbed.
Skillfully done.
Hey, it doesn't look very friendly. Each serves then.
Did you hear something? Over here.
Come on then.
Actually, you guys need better armor. Hold up.
Are you okay? If I have it, you have it.
right behind you.
What is it? I can't promise it'll come back in perfect condition.
It's more of a light armor dude, but I'm gonna give him some heavy armor for now.
Okay, I didn't expect a thief to spread their wealth.
Come on.
I'll carry what you need me to carry, but let's make this quick.
Make some herbs, spices. Oh, we just gotta go back here.
Is someone there? We've been spotted. Never get on the wrong side of my archery skills.
Go to college, Dawson. Use your smarts. Should have known she'd be such condescension with me. But they...
Wow.
Who invited you to our adventures? My life will be easier when you're dead. isn't my fault. We could spot it. You can't kill me. I'm Lucifer.
Nice. Hey, we got an achievement.
Who invited you to our adventures? Get away with that! Why won't you die? Hear me? Dead! Nothing we can handle.
I'm not going down that route. I'm scared of them.
Thought you could sneak up on me. This is why I like you.
There's a chest here.
Huh?
Not so tough now, are ya?
You hear me? You can't kill me. I'm Lucifer.
You'll pay for that!
Take damage.
Carlos, smite you. Die. I'll try and make things quick.
Sneak up on me. Help! I'm getting double teamed.
I was just wondering, have you considered not trying to murder me?
Where is... Hold up for that.
Well
You can
done.
pick my lock.
Huh.
My door, if I'm ever locked out.
Hey, yo. Lucy? Chill, buddy.
Smells like a hawk. Exploded in it.
Now there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed. All right. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia.
Mercer never told you about her?
Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer. Help! No. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me. I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, "Where the end began." Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
Sure, but let us be careful. Little is more
You needed to
dangerous
know
than
more.
running while running or climbing.
You were a fun companion, Inigo, even when you're whining.
In my opinion, word games are best when you play them.
I asked her the same thing, and she wouldn't come out and tell me.
Maybe, but right now
But now that I know who she is, I'd say she's trying to hit the Thieves Guild where it hurts.
Fun, but I am afraid my
Maven Blackbriar needs Golden Glow's honey for her mead. She's been using the guild to keep the estate under her thumb.
for a production,
If the owner cuts the guild out of the picture, he's cutting Maven out of the picture, which she can't afford. If I was Maven, I'd blame the guild for weakening and not being able to handle the place. Exactly. For the guild to survive, they need Maven's support. This
To a certain
Carlisle must
degree.
have spent a lot of time and resources planning this. Now you're speaking my language. Tell you what, if you need any stolen goods fenced, you bring them to me, and I'll pay you good money for them. Consider me your new friend in the north.
Well, we love fences.
Consider it a gift to ensure your silence. That thing seems to be bringing me nothing but trouble anyway. Carlia didn't even want it. She wanted to keep the sale a secret. I can see how well that went. Now you won't forget to tell Mercer I cooperated, will you?
Well, there's just a
Never should have come.
Target's down.
you know how there's just a goat roaming in here.
Did Gullumai give up any information on our... No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again. Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished. Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was. There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again. Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Alright, so here are my observations from my tour of our hideouts in Skyrim's major cities. Long story short, they're not looking great. We need more jobs in every city, which means we need more manpower. I know we're stretched thin, but we need to expand before we lose our last hideouts in the other cities. Windhelm, Bunga is still fencing out of that storefront in the Argonian assemblage. He maintains the hideout and a secret entrance into Windhelm's Hall of the Dead. It's functional though. Bunga says nobody uses it these days. At least there's no danger of discovery. Bunga wants more of our business, so long as we don't target the Argonians. Fair enough. Side note, the Argonians wouldn't unlock the door, Bunga says. They don't trust outsiders no matter what. He also said that a real thief would just pick the lock. Lazy bastard. Whiterun. Parmivithor. Parmivithor. Is still fencing for Whiterun's criminal element out of her Terrace Tavern in the Serpent's Pass. Only a few outlaws come and go through the southern sewer gate entrance, and our entrance from Belethor's shop remains a secret. Complains that business is slow. We can send a few recruits her way if we. Sawtooth. Fish market is still open. Stranghorn smuggles goods into the city. So this is one of the recent mods I added. More like essentially hidden things, kind of like the Ratway for the Thieves Guild. Some more places in the other holds for the Thieves Guild. I'm pretty sure that that's what this is. I'm gonna take this, and I have picked up some type of master key. I'm assuming that that's for that. So once we're done with, let me check this real quick. Keys. Hideout's master key. Yeah. So once we're done, with the whole Mercer stuff of the Thieves Guild quest line,
Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here.
oh, hold on. Apparel. I don't really pickpocket, but I do lockpick.
Allow you to trade in one of your pieces.
Oh shit. That was. I don't want to get the wrong one. Gloves.
So what will it be? Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here. I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. So what will it be? Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be much of a reward, now would it? Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me. Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you, I'm not taking it back. Unless you want to sell it at a discount, of course. Okay, there you go. If you're looking for extra work, talk to Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make. Alright then. Stick to the rules and you'll end. I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got.
I got miss. So. And buy all of these. Enter. Yes. wanted to say something to me.
I think you're all right. In fact, I'm kind of impressed how well you're doing around here. Just keep it between us, okay? Pull up a chair, my friend. This is quite a tale. When I started out in this business, I wasn't really interested in the guild or being a thief. I didn't mean to imply I was earning an honest living either. With my lock-picking aptitude, I was a natural at jailbreaking. Made a great deal of gold doing it, too. It's where a client pays you to get arrested. You get thrown into a prison for the express purpose of breaking out. Usually it's to free someone the client cares about, and sometimes to kill someone on their behalf. Either way, the trick was in the escape. That's where my strengths came in handy. Well, as a jailbreaker, you work alone. No guild to back you up. I do jobs for the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, but if things didn't go as planned, I was on my own. The last jailbreak I attempted failed. I was imprisoned in High Rock for 3 years before they let me go. After that, I promised myself I'd never do it again. I don't know. I think I realized that out in the world, my skills would bring me more wealth as a thief rather than an assassin. Killing someone in a jail is much easier than what the Dark Brotherhood deals with. I guess I wanted to play it safe. I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that.
Gotcha.
Some other time, perhaps.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
Yeah. I've been to neither. I'll say Winterhold. I know we're gonna be going to Winterhold at some point.
What is it?
We need to get you some light armor, buddy.
Got some good. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland, take a look.
Oh, I don't have enough gold. That explains so much.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Not bad. Reminds me when I first started smithing.
Indigo?
Yes, Julian?
Do you ever doubt yourself?
Of course. It is a natural part of being. As long as you do not let it rule you, I believe it can be helpful in a way.
Really? How so?
Well, in my case, it helps me understand what I value and what scares me. A person who never doubts themselves never
Have you met
really
my
knows
father?
themselves.
He's a steward
That is
up
what
at
I
Dragon's
think
Reach.
anyway.
I think there's something in that.
My father
I often
more
wish keep my
than
doubts
people
from
realize.
guiding my decisions quite so much.
Is there not an element of doubt in every choice?
True. I'm talking about doubt, though. Not deciding what I'll eat for dinner. What boots to wear.
Combat your doubts, but understand
Got
them.
some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Your doubts are never the whole picture. Note them. Learn from them. But never think
I don't claim to be the
need
best
what-
blacksmith in White
you
Run.
can be.
Yorland Greymane's
I
got
suppose
that.
I do have doubts about myself.
Oh. Yeah, it's like 10. It's the middle of the day.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
I don't know.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
That's creepy. But
A bit of this and a bit of that.
man, I want to smoke this up. My block pick. Create leather.
Do come back.
Well met, traveler. I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
Sworn to Bella. I could be wrong though.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Take a look. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need it. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith.
Welcome to War Maidens.
Remains.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
All I ask is a fair chance.
That's enough.
Good doing business with you.
Have you met my father? He's a steward up at Dragon's Reach. I help my in more ways than people realize. You think all the counsel my father provides the Jarl is his alone? Huh. Let's just say I advise the advisor and leave it at that.
I work with
Time
my
for a
mother.
little chat?
Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most.
Okay, but I may need to use them.
Armor, helmet, boots.
Let's go. How are you doing? Sure, I'll carry what I can. What's next?
Okay, light armor. Definitely heavy. What's next is my curiosity. I'm gonna try to go into how I want to wait for Mercer's like stuff to finish. I kind of want to go in. I think it's out over there somewhere alongside the wall. So I'm gonna save beforehand.
Inigo, what's with the bug in the jar?
In the jar? Oh, that's easy.
Well, tell Mr. Dragonfly I say thank you.
Oh, she can have pictures of us and never realize what I have lost. Now I know it and it is so insane how I treated this like a game. You were mine when no one else was there to share affection. So let's try again. I'll go anywhere. Just send me your location to bring back when we
Okay, they got a little bit of a forge. Excuse me. Sorry.
Excuse me, but
It's not like extravagant or anything.
Yes.
Please do look around. I'm sure I have something.
Interesting.
Yeah. And what might you need? Need something?
Oh.
Take a look.
Moon sugar. Nice shave. Just though.
Take a look.
Ah, a skooma dealer. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's behind this door. I am curious. Oh, so it's gonna look good. Some type of cabinet or whatever. Yeah. It looks like a big enough place, but it's not team fancy, which is fine because like the Thieves Guild, as it is not it's not doing great.
Got the fleetest speeds in all of Skyrim.
Need a ride?
Yeah, we are going to Winterhold. Not the college though, because I want to wait.
Capitals. Where do you want to go? Climb and back. And
That's not what I wanted. Okay, well, I guess we're going to Windhelm.
Oldest city in Skyrim by some account. They say the big old palace there was built by
I already spent the coin.
Oh, pardon me. Was I in your way?
Well, mark at least one thing on the map.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? I don't do charity. No gold?
Oh, where is the hard point?
I've mentioned, but I really don't like it here.
Oh, right. They don't appear until you get the perk, I think. And I around this way. Nope, no, we cannot. Oh, look at the little fox rat. I'll try to go around this way. Hey, welcome in. Hopefully you're having a good day. How you doing? Mm. I'm doing great. The game's going alright. So far, so good. We essentially did a new run of Skyrim because my game glitched out, and so this is like the second stream of doing this rerun. So we're currently doing the Thieves Guild quest line of modded Skyrim Anniversary Edition. If you come at me, I will kill you. Try it, boy. Try it. By reading me, right? Wow, that was fast.
A cat and a lizard working together. You don't see that very often.
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside. No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead. I'm sorry, I was under the impression I was in charge. You're leading and I'm following. Does that seem clear to you? Just make certain you keep your eyes open. Carlia is as sharp as a blade. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here. 25 years ago, I was standing outside these very same ruins.
You rate the game so far? I love Skyrim. I've been playing Skyrim
say why.
for forever now.
Before he uttered a sound, an arrow pierced
Actually,
his
one of
throat.
the first games I got back when I had my PlayStation, my PS3. May that game console rest in peace.
Carlia was a master marksman, and her greatest weapon was the element of surprise. I was lucky. She missed my heart by mere inches. I staggered away from the ruins and my vision began to blur. It's then that I realized the bitch had poisoned her arrows. The last thing I saw was Carlia dumping his body into an opening atop the ruins. An unceremonious end for a remarkable man. To this day, I've regretted allowing her to escape, even if it meant I had died
It's
trying.
understandable. It's
I
all
owe
true.
Gallus that much. The guild was thrown into disarray. Several stepped up and tried to claim Gallus's former position as guildmaster. Sides quickly formed behind these men and the Ratway became a bloodbath. I saw what they did to Gallus. I wanted to use the guild's resources to hunt down Carlia. The others didn't even care he was gone. Fortunately, I persevered and the other groups were either killed or they left Skyrim. The infighting had taken months to subside, which gave her time to go into hiding and carefully cover her tracks. I spent thousands of septums and used every contact at my disposal. But it was as if she had simply vanished. Like I said before, she was the best. I have a long-standing arrangement with the Dark Brotherhood.
Playing the other game?
If I need someone in the guild taken care of,
Yeah.
we do it ourselves.
I mean, well,
We both agree it's
I
best
played
to
some
keep these
Terraria.
matters in-house.
For the first time in a while. I played some Marvel Rivals the other day. Lately, I've been playing a lot of Blox Fruits on Roblox. Yeah, I play different games.
She was a stubborn Dunmer. Always had to do everything her way. But she was also the best, bringing in more coin a month than some thieves heist in a year. Gallus trusted her too much and let her get too close. If you want to call it that, yes. Me? I think she was softening him for the kill. Gallus would call her his little nightingale. He was absolutely smitten by her. Greed? Jealousy? Spite? Who can say what drove her to such an iniquitous act? One thing's certain, I intend to find out before she draws her last breath.
Interesting. Other streams.
That's enough of this.
So my big days for streaming is typically Wednesday, Thursdays when I'm off. I try to stream on my work days as well. It's just kind of hit or miss when, if I do stream on those days. So basically, Friday through Tuesday is typically when I work. And I'll either stream in the morning when I get home from work, because I work nights, or I'll stream in the evening before I go to work. But generally, throughout the day on Wednesday, and then sometime in the morning, because I have D&D on Thursdays, and then afternoon or evening on Thursdays as well.
They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult.
Yeah, I try. I try to stream as often. Man, my hair. Oh. I try to stream as much as possible. Mostly because like I'm having fun, I'm playing games that I enjoy. I'm having fun, enjoying the games with other people that are watching. That required a key, sir. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, the game came out, like, granted, I am on Anniversary Edition, which has its own extras and stuff. And then I'm also playing modded, so some of the stuff is like added stuff. Anyway, but for the most part, it's a game that came out what 2011, something like that. Pretty safe to follow. So it's a game that's been out for like forever now. Of course, there's been talks for like Elder Scrolls 6. They made Elder Scrolls Online. But it's a game that's been out for forever now. Everyone loves the game that has played it. Even if it's just a base game, it's still really good. Mods and stuff just bring it more to life, you know. Whether it's like a texture pack or added followers, which the 3 followers I currently have are modded into the game, like they're added additional followers that I just like, you know. But it's a phenomenal game. It's definitely one of my favorites.
Stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on guard. Something people attempt to hide is insulting. Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Carlia reset all of the traps.
That killed my summon.
Who's there?
Oh no, and now they're dead. Oh, hello.
What was that?
Right. Oh. Yes, we will try to get whatever treasures are in this dungeon. Come on, let me be greedy. No? Oh, it's just nothing. That's fine.
Guess it was nothing after all. Something's near. Guess it was nothing after all.
Buddy. I'm sorry to... I mean, you're already awake, but hey.
Making this too easy!
Hey, yo, chill, my guy.
Two more of them. Ed.
In the US, by the way. Yeah, I'm actually from Arizona. Zonny over here.
Your blood will adorn my blade.
Oh, yo, Mercer. You. For a guild that doesn't like killing, you are very bloodthirsty, my guy. Have you thought of like joining the Dark Brotherhood? Literally for assassination. I recommend it at this point. Sure. I'm always up for suggestions. I don't know. Excuse me, Martha. I mean, I already have some stuff, but I mean, there are some things in regards to like the channel that I plan on waiting, right? And it's just a matter of when or how well the channel does. So if the channel gets to a certain point, for example, let's say emotes or like something else, then I'll invest into that. I do have some artists that I work with and stuff like that. If the channel gets big enough to a certain point, I'll add maybe some more or invest in some better quality scenes or something. But until then, like it is what it is. And I'm like steadily growing. I'm not even. Oh, you want to scout me? You want to scout me? I will take that. Hey. Take your bone meal. Bye. Goodbye. Oh. Smells like barbecue.
Carlia always was a nimble minx.
Hold on.
Slipping past these Draugr must have been child's play for her.
I'm gonna go down this route. Oh. Oh. We will do the level up. It's in the about section. I have a Discord server. Again, I do have artists that I work with, so I'm not currently looking for anything right now. Plus, I have particular things I am waiting for. Whenever they happen, that is to be determined. Essentially, I have channel goals. Some are listed, some are not. In other words, Sloan Steady wins the race, and I'm just here to have fun right now. I mean, eventually, like, I could see my channel blowing up, and that'd be great, and awesome, but
Yes, what is it now?
I'm not exactly looking for it.
Your blood will adorn my blade!
They're taking all my XP! I'm like level 6. Kill! Let me kill the dragon, please! Before he gets down here. Alright, got it. Thank you.
Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. Your end is near! Threat, merely an annoyance. We're on the right track. She's been through here as well.
I love that I'm getting my restoration.
Up ahead. Perfect for hiding an ambush. You ready?
Take up the shot real quick. Weapon disarm. Oh, hello.
Your blood will adorn my blade.
Very much bloodthirsty. How much do they charge me? But it really depends on the order, and they work with me. Of course, I also have friends that make art as well as myself. So it really depends.
One of the infamous Nordic
So it
puzzle
ranges from free to what I can afford.
Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own.
On another note, like at the moment, I'm not currently putting any money towards that because I have things that I'm trying to spend money on outside of streaming. So I have well, I'm not going to go in there just yet. I'll actually pause this. I have a family reunion, or like in the middle of the year, that I'm trying to save up for, as well as because that's a cross country. Which reminds me, I gotta update and get some new IDs and stuff. As well as some other things that I need life-wise that I'm trying to save for. There we go.
Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Haunting Brew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget
Gallus?
the oath we took as nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, but I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But you know what intrigues me the most? That fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Yeah. I will slit your throat, Mercer. The truth. We gotta kill a murder hope.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way that prevented your death.
Cannot be said for them.
More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. The only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. He was a scholar, a master thief, and a natural leader. Everyone respected him and followed him without question. It was Gallus who inducted me into the Nightingales and honed my skills to a razor-sharp point. I owe everything to him. We were very close. Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that I'm responsible for what happened to him. I'm afraid not. There are preparations to make, and Gallus's remains to lay to rest. I promise to join you there as soon as I can.
I know.
Mercer lied to the guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered my name across his network of contacts. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the guild.
I wonder what adventures this new day will bring.
I can promise you if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate. Remember, speak only to Enther. Trust me. No one else.
What? We need to go to Winterhold. I'm gonna go to Whiterun first.
Are you married? You look the type. Make sure you treat your wife with the respect she deserves.
Absolutely.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Hello, child of Kinnara. I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
What's it took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men.
Old friend,
starve.
patron of the great clan
You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife.
You know
if you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. If you find that sword, please, Saphir!
The very
Wait.
is inconceivable.
Damn those gray mains to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. Need more experience.
I'm sorry, man.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's patience of late. Me, I prefer my books, and my... There's a tranquility in magic, don't you think? It is simply energy to be harnessed. What do you need?
What have you got for
So,
sale?
you wish to master the arcane arts?
Something along those lines. You got the bound dagger. Yeah,
You know
that's
if you've
fine
got
for
the
now.
aptitude, you should. Join the
Then
mage's
clairvoyance,
Winterhold.
because that's gonna come in handy later.
Against its own people!
Okay. We should have enough for Winterhold, because I think we have, what, 70? We need 50, I believe. Only thing is, I don't know what spell they're gonna throw at us, whether or not it's a spell that we already have, or... Like, if it's a spell we already have, then we don't have to worry about it. If it's a spell we don't have, I don't know how much they're gonna charge.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
climbing
Okay,
back
hold
and
on.
we'll be off.
I'm going to college, man. We're going to college.
And you'd have me do what? Join the college and prance about casting spells all day?
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the end.
Do I not have to go into the college?
Describe the smell? Like some horrible monster.
Yeah, can I help you with anything else? Carlia. Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal?
This.
No problem. Let me see it. Ah, this is just like Gallus.
Come on in.
A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy. He was a dear friend of mine, and a surprisingly astute pupil of academia. I was devastated when he was killed. I suppose that risk always coexisted with his line of work. I just never thought his luck would run out. For the thrill, of course. He was quite clear that he felt more in his element climbing through a window rather than hunched over a dusty tome. Yes, quite an amusing anecdote, actually. I caught him trying to break into my laboratory. I was about to show him the error of his ways when he made a curiously astute comment about my research notes. I was astounded, and in turn it led to a conversation. Who would have imagined it would lead to such a strong friendship? Besides the fact that there are only a handful of people in Tamriel that even recognize the language, I'm fairly certain he was planning some sort of a heist that involved a deep understanding of the Falmer language. Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about the details. Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I pointed you, to Markarth and Calselmo. I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available to you. In the time before man, they were known as the Snow Elves. They lived in the sunlight and had a very prosperous society. Yes, I would say their culture quite possibly rivaled our own. The Nords went to war with the Falmer in the First Era, killed them by the thousands to drive them from their snowy homeland. The Falmer retreated underground and forged an uneasy alliance with the dwarves who ended up betraying them. This betrayal made them what they are now, horrible, blind monstrosities with a burning hatred of any but their own kind. Yes, I suppose you're right. Forgive me. I've lost several close friends to the Falmer, and it tends to distort my view. If you wish to learn more about them, you're welcome to my tome on the subject. Should be on my table. Calselmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak to him.
We have to go to Markarth. Bright side is we now have Winterhold that we can go to. Yeah. I need to get some coin so we can go to Markarth. Also, I want to level up Because mark our territory, yeah, I'm under level 10, let alone level 20. I think I'm gonna save and put it here. Make sure it went through. See who we're gonna raid. My mom's having it. Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us. I hope you guys have an awesome day wherever you are. I will try to hop on sometime tomorrow. It's not a guarantee of whether or not it'll be morning or evening, but I'll still try to hop on. I'll see you guys around. Have a good one.
I get a wave of emotions whenever we're apart. It's a never-ending feeling until you're back in my arms. But then you heal my heart when I was afraid of being hurt again. You took the spark and you ignited up the flame. You got me, oh, drowning in your love, drowning in your love, drowning